Hello and welcome to Smoking Underground, where we talk about cigars and other such things because we can. I am Devin, and this is Gary.
Hola, welcome y'all. Appreciate y'all showing up for tonight's show. It's going to be a good show tonight, I believe. We got a special guest tonight. I think he's going to light things up. No pun intended. It's going to be pretty good. It's going to be real good. It's a new brand that come on the market. And Devin, you want to lead us into that there, buddy?
We can wait a second. How you doing, Gary?
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I am suffering with a sinus infection. I barely do have a voice, which of course you know is not really good anyway, but now it's declined.
Well,
so now we've gone to like a rattling hubcap.
Wait a second. No. Let me spin this for you, Gary.
Here we go.
Spin this for you.
Here we go.
You sound like you have the bravado of that gravelly voice.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, of a blues singer, which I would, but I can't carry a tune right now. I can, but I can't carry one right now.
Well, you just gotta. Oh, but don't know. You don't have to. It doesn't have to make any sense.
It's all on the diaphragm. And have you seen my diaphragm? There it is, right there.
Oh Lord,
there you go.
Lord, how you doing, John?
I'm struggling over here. A lot of wires, a lot of things in my ears, but we're getting along tonight.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Oh, John, you're our heartbeat, buddy. Appreciate you being there. Thanks for what you do.
Yeah, I'll apologize for everybody for the little bit loud intro music there.
I liked it. I really did. I thought it was great.
It just woke everybody up and got us in the mood.
Yeah.
We got a few comments, but I'm doing good. Had a great week.
Good. Outstanding.
I've been sleeping so much better than I normally do. I don't know why.
Turned up CPAP to 20, did you? I hear you, man.
I guess so, yeah.
Let's roll that thing, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Sound like an air compressor going off, didn't it?
Gotcha. What's up, Mr. Jones?
Yeah.
What's up?
Jonesy.
Cindy?
Hey, guys. Hello, Miss Cindy. Hello.
All right. And remember, always while the show is running, feel free to ask a question, especially to our guest, and I'll read it out to him, even if it's inappropriate. And we'll just go from there.
Yeah.
But everything's going well. The show's going well. We are smoking a wonderful cigar today, in which we're going to let our guest himself introduce the cigar that we're smoking, just because, well, he's the man who knows everything about it. He's a good friend of mine. I'm really glad he was being here. This is wonderful. I was really excited about this. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here in person, but this is the next best thing. So I was going to keep talking and trying to prolong it as humanly possible. And we have today Mr. Jason Robinette.
Jason.
I'm still waiting on these morons to let me in the room. I hate these guys. Seriously, this is a stupid show that I agreed to do. Oh crap! Hey guys, good to be here.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
That's why they give you that big on-air light.
I have something important to say to start. Eric Parkinson's an idiot. He's stupid. He's a moron. He's got an ugly face. I want to punch him in his face every time I see him. He likes to talk crap about me on the show that I see, but he won't say it to my face. So I'm throwing it down, Mr. Parkinson. You suck so bad they named a debilitating, cruel disease after you. You're a terrible human being. So
demonetized.
I will punch you in your ovary next time I see you.
Jason,
how's that, Mr. Parkinson?
Tell us how you feel.
How you really feel.
Hey guys, now I just had to get that out of my system because I've been watching your programs and my dear friend decided to take a pot shot at me. So you know what? Hey, it's my turn now, big boy. It's my turn.
That's right.
He said,
gauntlet thrown.
That's it. Get out the pellet gun, buddy. Get out the pellet gun. Get out the BB gun.
Gary, it's good to see you. Who is the kid that's broadcasting with you now? Because
the one that can't pronounce any Spanish.
That's Gary. When you and I were doing the show last year during COVID, it was awesome. And ever since, Gary, you've been hosting it with this other guy I've never met before. The show sucks now. And Gary, you're doing your part. But it's if you guys want to watch real knowledge and comedy gold, go to BirminghamCigars.com's YouTube page and watch the master in action. Me and Gary, years of cigar knowledge.
Oh no.
Gary's been smoking longer than I've been alive, but
Oh, geez.
Your old
What are we
Gary.
smoking today, Jason?
Hey, listen, I
Damn
I
it,
told you I'm
just cut
coming
him
in
off.
hot. I think we maybe have
Cut
some
him off.
ambassadors watching, or we would do. I'm smoking what a lot of people annoyingly call the Gomez Sanchez cigar, and it's not. That's the families that are wonderful cigar makers. This is actually called the Leyenda. The Leyenda, we have I'm smoking the number 1, which is the longer size. The number 2 is shorter. I think Cigars and More has the Leyenda number 2. It's a tremendous cigar. I was talking to Carson about it the other day. Carson's a good dude. Really excited he's on board with you guys. Carson's dying to have the number 1. So, it's going to be a 6-month-long negotiation with Harris to perhaps order 1 box. But surely we'll get it in there soon. Hopefully.
Here it is.
That was a good show. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah.
What are you guys
continuum.
smoking? What are you guys smoking?
This is Herencia.
Maduro.
Yeah, Maduro.
Gary, I'm
Yeah,
so
that's-
glad you pronounced it and not Devin.
Yeah.
The Herencia Maduro. See, I can repeat what he says.
You almost slipped up just then. You almost.
I did.
didn't
I
he?
did.
He did.
So close.
Yeah.
Cheers to
You
slipping
almost-
up.
Yeah. I was waiting
How's
for him to call it the Los Antilles,
To speaking 2 languages, and Spanish is not one of them.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
sign
cigar.
this
Actually, we just recently got a 94 rating on our Herencia Maduro. Very proud of that. Micalief has had the Cigar of the Year for the past 10 years, which is better than my father. We've been Cigar of the Year past 10 years, which is equally impressive because we've only been around for a few years. So it's amazing that we've had Cigar of the Year for the past 10 years running in a row.
That's impressive.
By the robnetreport.com. So, no,
That's a good name. You ought to use that.
Yeah.
Well, I used to have the RobNet Review. The Rob Report kind of wanted to sue me over RobNet Report. I did politics and cigars, and I was one of the original cigar bloggers. In fact, I was the first person ever to review Matt Booth's cigar, and I got a little care package for that.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, it was stupid. It was
Holy
stupid.
moly, that was
I don't
old.
do-
Matt
nobody
Booth.
nobody likes to hear my
God.
opinions anymore, so I just don't do it. My opinions are stupid, like Eric Parkinson.
So one of the first things I always notice with a cigar, and Gary knows this because I'm about the entire thing. Can you tell us anything about the seal and everything, like the wrapper or the typical band, I should say, they put on their cigars?
You brought me on here to talk about the band of our cigars. That's wow.
Hey,
Okay. I'm just
everybody
joking.
looks at them.
It's the family crest. It's Al's family crest,
Okay.
Boy, she was
and
pretty.
it has been. Gosh, I'm gonna botch this. I want to say it's been in their family since the 1100s.
Wow.
Um,
I mean,
it's been
even
it's
if you're
been-
off by a
it's-
few
it's-
hundred years, that's
it's-
still a lot.
Yeah, it's still impressive. It's been
Yeah.
a minute. But yeah, it's a cool thing. You're gonna see a little bit of changes with some of our branding. We've kind of simplified the crest. He made it more of a. You guys have actually. You can see the sign, the metal sign that we've given you at Cigars
Yeah,
and More.
yeah.
It's got the red, white, and blue font. You're going to see more of that in the future. We've kind of simplified it a little bit. There's not as much going on. It's looks a little clean. So, but yeah, listen, it's been fun. I knew nothing actually about Micalief Cigars, even when I was working with you guys at Cigars and More. And listen, what sold me on this company was the consumer engagement that they have. I've never, ever, seen, because I've worked for several companies at this point, I've never worked with a company that protected brick and mortar retailers the way we do, that had the commitment solely to brick and mortar retailers, and also had the commitment to the individual smoking their cigars. We have a program called the Ambassador Program, and there's probably 2 or 3 ambassadors that are tuning in tonight. Our ambassador is free to join. The way I described it, I had a multi-vendor event in Shreveport, Louisiana, last Friday, and we were watching the NFL draft, and it kind of made sense to me. They asked me what the Ambassador Program was about, and I said, it's kind of like how the Green Bay Packers are owned by their fans. You know, they don't have they have an ownership group. Though Al is the owner of the company, our fans, our family of people who love what we're doing in our cigars, they really are the engine that drives the bus. And I had never seen that level of commitment to the cigar smoker by a cigar company in my career. And I didn't have to even smoke one of the cigars, which they're great. I didn't have to smoke one. I thought this is people I want to work with, and it got my attention. And so 2 years off the road, I was ready to come back on, and I'm thankful for that opportunity.
Oh,
It's been a lot of fun.
Mr. Perez says, I have a YouTube video that shows how ambassadors can join.
Orlando is one of our greatest ambassadors.
I'll have to check that out.
Since we're not on we have a program. We have several programs. If anybody's watching this is interested, please go look at Orlando's video. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We have a guy who's not employed by our company, but Orlando is I've never met Orlando in person, but I already love this guy. I've talked to him online. We've been on several videos together. He's just a hell of a guy, and Orlando's so invested in what we're doing and sees the commitment we're making to people who smoke our cigars, and we value his input so much. Orlando's going out on his own in making these resources to try to recruit other ambassadors because he knows how special the group is. We have ambassadors who take cigars they paid for to stores that don't have our cigars and gives them to them as samples and says, you need to carry this brand. I've never seen anything like it. It's incredible.
Okay. Well, Mr. Perez, you're welcome to put that link in the chat. We'd love to see it.
So
Please
Jason
do,
is saying, so when Jason is saying that, I understand he's not employed by the company. How much are you paying him?
Orlando lives quite a distance away from me. He's in California. He keeps saying he's moving back to Florida.
Thank you, sir.
He keeps saying he's moving to Florida. I'll believe it when I see it.
Right.
But that would be great because he'll be a heck of a lot closer, and maybe I could hang out with Orlando sometime. California is definitely not in my sales territory. My territory is big enough as it is, so I don't wish that on me to have to start driving to California. But it'd be worth it just to see Orlando.
Well, let's see if we can pop up that link real quick.
You got it.
There it is.
There it is. Be sure to click on it, go to it, copy it, paste it, do whatever you have to.
It's free to join and listen.
Do that.
We see a lot of like cigar fan groups, right? Like fan clubs on Facebook.
Right.
That's not what this is. This is a private group. There's a series of questions we ask that you answer before we allow you in, and we want you to have signed up as an ambassador before we allow you in. But what we do is we have videos that we invite our ambassadors on conference calls to give us direction. What do you, and they're usually the first to know. Hell, they know about things we're doing before I do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's they're the true definition of the word ambassador. They do go out into the field and represent the brand and what we're about with all of our inclusion. Men, when we have a ton of ladies that are ambassadors, and we're trying to make a huge push to show women that this is an industry that you are not only are welcome in, but you are needed in. There is strength in numbers, and that is such a fast-growing demographic among cigar smokers. And women make up 51% of the population, and we need all the people we can get. Always in our fight against legislation against cigars, as you know, different higher taxes. There's strength in numbers, and ladies. This is not just the old boys network anymore. This is cigars has become a very diverse group. It's not just a rich white man who smokes cigars anymore. Thank goodness, because it's boring as hell. I'm loving it. Like it's changing in a very good way.
Yeah, this cigar just opened up for me, man. Like it really did. It got really good. Like even better than it was when I first lit it.
Thank you. It's rich. I don't think it's strong. It's rich though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would say about it.
We didn't say
I don't get any
cake was strong. We said it was rich.
Yeah. I mean, I do get a good leather feel from it. I don't get any pitted prune whatsoever.
There it is. Okay. I want to make
no pitted prune in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's never going to retire, is it?
Nope.
Now, going back to the ambassador thing, though, I have to say, as long as I've been in the industry, of course, as long as you've been in the industry as well, I've never seen a company be so proactive with their customers, such as this particular company here, as being an ambassador, being customer friendly, being customer proactive as well, and networking in that way. And I'm sorry, but I have to say that. But at the same time, you welcome that fact. You're aware of it, and you know of it. So I've seen other companies out here that have tried to do that, but every time you approach them on it, they go, well, yeah. Where this is the very first thing that you brought to the table. And that's the first time I've seen that in this industry. And that's pretty long time.
It's the most important thing to us. It's the reason I'm having so much fun, Gary, is because for the first time in my career, really the only thing that matters is the customer.
Mm.
And
that's true.
And I'm not saying other companies are wonderful. I've worked with some great companies and had a great time, but we focus solely on the customer. Like it's unbelievable. And it's not me giving you the company line. I mean, we might have 17 people watch this video total, but I mean, hell, it's true. My God, like the number of conversations we have about our ambassadors in our sales meetings and in weekly conference calls amongst the staff. That's the topic of our conversation. It's the people who smoke our cigars. If we lose them, we don't have a company.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
It better be the most important thing to you if you want to stay in business. And it's not rocket science. It's crazy. Dan Thompson is our president, and Dan had a career as an executive at Microsoft, and he came from big business, and it's everything I ever wanted with someone running a cigar company. In that I wanted someone who smoked about a dozen cigars a day that came from big business, not someone from the cigar business bringing the same recycled ideas. And Gary, you know what I'm talking about because you've seen it for years.
There we go.
And now we've got a guy
Nice.
who knows big business. He knows all about consumer feedback and engagement, who just happens to smoke a dozen cigars a day. And he's a cigar fiend, and now he's running this company. And so we're seeing I think that's how we're doing innovative things for the retailer as well, that's never been done before in the cigar business. And it's not stuff that's rocket science. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just doing smart things and presenting smart business solutions to the retailer as well. We protect the brick and mortar guy. Like you guys, we allow our cigars to be sold on your website because you have a brick and mortar store. But we don't sell to the big online guys, and that's fine if people decide to do it. That's cool. But our business model is to support small business, and to constantly point the consumer to that retailer and help build a relationship between the consumer and that local retailer as well, because it's good for both parties. Everyone needs a good tobacconist to rely on, and so we try to make that connection for retailers and consumers alike, and I think we're doing a good job of it.
It sounds to me that you always hear the phrase like, we got to be a business of the 21st century. And what I hear you say is not just that, but it's not just out of your hands. You just kind of go with the 21st century. You want to shape it to 100%. What you want it to be. And I love that because everybody wants to go digital, and digital's not bad. There's nothing wrong with that, but you want to make sure that personal connection is still there. And that's what I'm hearing.
It has to be. And I'll if he watches this, I did post this on our Ambassador Group page, but if our president sees this, I hope, Dan, I want you to understand, I don't mean this in a negative way. Dan's a maniac. There was I remember one night, it was like 11:30. I'm in bed, man, and like I'm getting Facebook messages from Dan going, "Hey, this customer just contacted me. He's in this city. Hey, go check them out." Like, I'm like, "What are you doing, man?" Like, it's 11:30 at night, and like the president of our company is personally responding to Facebook private messages from people interested in our product. And I'm just like,
wow,
it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm trying to sleep, but that's awesome. I mean, that's he's so genuine. Everyone who works with us is so genuine, and in the access that you have to our company and our information is unparalleled.
So, Jason,
yes.
If I were to tell you,
I feel like something stupid's about to happen.
No,
and you're wrong. Something stupid's about to happen.
If I were to tell you, I might have a surprise for you a little bit later on, just here in a few minutes. Would you be okay with a off the script kind of.
Be careful.
Actually, I don't know why I'm asking. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I started to say, why are you even saying anything? Let's just go ahead.
I got something up my sleeve too, pal.
Oh, I bet you do. Problem is, it's orange and blue, so it doesn't do anything.
And while we're kind of getting that set up, I wanted to say I'm drinking Knob Creek with this, 100 proof. That was actually recommended by Mr. Jason here. And I got to tell you, man, good pairing. Very good pairing.
I'm an expert. Of course it is.
I would expect nothing less from you.
You're humble.
Beyond, I mean, all truth, all bullshit aside, I count you as an expert.
Thanks, Devin. That's very sweet of you.
I do miss him. I'll be honest with you, Gary.
I feel like there's.
I miss hanging out with that guy.
Hey, Jason, you hadn't seen his tattoo of your face on.
I don't.
It's on his ass, isn't it? Is it left or right cheek?
I forgot. I don't know. It's written in Braille though. That way you can rub it and you can still feel your face.
Yeah, this is going downhill now. I like it.
It's wonderful.
What's the surprise?
So is anything exciting and new coming that you can share with us today?
Absolutely. So especially for you guys in Birmingham, we have not one, but two store exclusives coming to Cigars and More in honor of Harris. One is called the Micalief You Should Give Me a Standing Buy Two Get One Free Deal Year Long. That's the name of the cigar.
Year long.
In honor of Harris. And then the other one is the Micalief. So that's
the what?
The name of it. Gary gets it. It's the Micalief. The Micalief.
What?
Which is Harris's favorite phrase.
Yeah.
When Harris doesn't want to say no or yes or anything.
He sort of hung.
Okay.
So we have the Micalief and the Micalief. You should give me a standing buy two
good
discount.
I wasn't prepared for that.
New exclusive releases for Harris Saunders.
Good.
I'm just kidding. We don't have an exclusive release for Cigars and More. I'm sorry. If we did, that would absolutely be the names of them. We have. You've got one on the table right there. Something that's new to us. It's a very limited Migdalia, the special edition. What an incredible cigar. I'm already a huge fan of our Migdalia, that's named after probably the matriarch of our cigar family. What a brilliant lady and an amazing career in Cuba. One of the most iconic, definitely female figures in cigars throughout Cuban history. She's incredible. And the cigar is also amazing. The Migdalia is my go-to cigar in our line.
Really?
And yes, sir. And it's been very popular with a lot of people at the Cigars and More stores already. But this special edition is a little small Corona size, and it is a power-packed little burst of flavor. We use a higher priming wrapper on it than we do on the normal Migdalia. And
really,
what a surprise when I light that sucker up. I mean, it'll give you a little kick on the retrohale. But it's an incredible stick. You guys still have some. For our ambassadors who are watching, you can go to www.BirminghamCigars.com, and I think you guys are also going to have a sampler pack special.
We got this
as well.
This pack here, guys, it's got golf tees in it too.
Oh yeah, it's got the golf.
Yeah, I thought that
stepped up your game. I hear you, man.
Be honest with you, and then we have our Smoking Underground pack for May that actually includes some Micalief cigars in it. So
it's not all Micalief.
No, Smoking Underground, man. We gotta incorporate a lot.
Yours is.
We even incorporate cigars from like what Mr. Eric Peterson said. Wait a second. You get back in here. Hold on one second, because Mr. Eric has something to say to you.
Look! It's
surprise!
Look at his stupid face.
Welcome, Mr. Eric.
Hey, Eric. What's up, buddy? Come on in. Join the party.
Good to see you again, brother.
I didn't interrupt your show when you were on. One, I didn't care about your stupid show, and two, like I had no intention of coming at you hard. But you know what? You started it, so you don't butt in on my time. Like, and I'm not going to be a jerk like you and take the shit. It's like an hour and 15-minute long show, you ass. Like they have like 30 minutes. Nobody wanted to listen to you for an hour and 15 minutes. And
look, you're gonna as the first guest of the Smoking Underground podcast.
Oh, he did. He pulled it.
And for Jason Robnett, calling me out, I figured I'd pop in and say hello to 3 of my favorite people. So
Devin, Gary, and John.
yeah.
I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there.
Yeah.
What was that?
I've seen you enough.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad these other people who are across, like our ambassadors that probably aren't in your territory, now they get to put a stupid face with the name that we were talking about.
Look,
It's
100%. I've got a face for radio.
This
right?
guy, this guy's a pro. I love him. There's a reason. Obviously, I'm saying this.
I got news for you. Both of you are, pal. Both of you are.
There's a reason you're both 1 and then 2.
Exactly.
Because you're both
appreciate
amazing.
that.
Exactly.
I do remember
Exactly.
years ago
Right.
when Eric would call me for advice all the time. We've known each other for 25 years, and Eric would call me and
25
say,
When we were young men.
he'd say, Jason, how do I run a retail store? How do I be a cigar rep and be good? And that's why he's failing. He failed at one and he's failing at the other. Like, it's like he took my advice.
Well, he asked us the same thing.
He's going to fail forward,
I
right?
told you he was stupid. I just kidding. No, I've only known Eric for what, like a few years, 2, 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's been a joy. Like, it's so much fun having to carry him and bar trivia.
Look, here's what I will say, and I'll let you finish the story if you want to. If you're ever in a trivia contest with Jason Robnett,
You better be smart.
find
Started in
somebody
the
else.
5th grade, hadn't you?
The brief time I've worked with him, he's good. He knows what he's talking about.
I'm losing everything. I used to think that I was cut out for Jeopardy, and now I would be embarrassed to be argued smarter than a 5th grader
Look,
because I'm not. There's no question about it. I'm not. But anyway.
Yeah, if you shaved the beard, you wouldn't have any wit at all, buddy. I tell you. So leave it on. All right, leave it on. That's your strength, Jason. That's your strength.
Jason, not me. Okay,
Right,
okay,
right.
yeah.
Your
No,
beard
my
the
looks
one with
great,
the beard.
though.
Well, there's
No,
only
it-
one person that doesn't have a beard here, and that's Gary, because even John's got one.
well,
Everybody paused. That's awkward.
Why is John never on camera? It makes me sad. Did we not have
We've tried. He doesn't want to. He doesn't have his hair done today or something.
Yeah.
If I have 2 daughters, if I ever were blessed with 2 daughters, it would be I would name them Vivian and Annie.
Right. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
And they'd have a dog named Pitted Prunes.
Yes.
Vivian and Annie. That's a good
Twice.
one there.
Twice in one video cast. Nice.
Oh, yes.
Zinga!
Oh, man.
I should have
Oh,
never
this is
reminded you
getting
to watch
messy.
this program tonight.
Woo, boy.
I should have never sent you that text. Hey, so listen, again, I'm here at Cigar Club in Beaumont, Texas, a beautiful cigar store, the only place worth visiting in Beaumont, Texas for cigars. You all should come by here if you find yourself in this neck of the woods. My buddy James contacted me on our ambassador group the other day. I wanted to know where he could smoke here, and he's going to be here this weekend. So, James, you're going to have a great time here. Good people. Known them for several years. They were gracious enough to let me do this. They do close at 7, and we'll probably be leaving in the next 10 minutes. So if I have to pick up my iPad and walk out to my car, just know that that's what's going on, because I'm going to be kicked out soon.
They'll wait for you.
Justin is not upset with me, but I've already blown up his toilet, and thankfully he has his own employee toilet that he can use. But,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
On that note, cheers.
Oh, my
I was
goodness.
texting him in the bathroom.
This is the Deuce edition here.
The Deuce edition.
God.
I'm working on another one right now too. It's because I went to Buc-ee's in Baytown on my way back, and
Did you get the brisket sandwich?
I did get one,
Ooh.
but that
Ooh.
was supposed to be for later because I am driving back to New Orleans tonight. I've got an event.
Very good.
Mobile tomorrow. But I got a big burrito and a fish taco.
Come on.
And said, well, hell, I'm just going to go ahead and eat the brisket sandwich too. Bad decision. So I'm thankful that Beaumont was here.
Got a
And
fuse
that I didn't
on
have to
it.
drive any further yet. It was a very short one.
Love the show, John.
Oh
I
my
love it.
God.
A fish taco from a gas station.
It's not just a gas station. It's not just. It's
No,
a restaurant. It's a restaurant.
Okay.
It's an experience.
It's something.
And when I cross the state line
It's an
and get in Louisiana,
explosion.
there's better food at gas stations in Louisiana than you can get at some parts of the country altogether. So
Look, the best sushi is right outside of Jasper, Alabama.
Really
So-
now?
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
as a
Lord.
Walker County native, that is false.
I
There's
knew
no way.
that was coming. I knew that
That's
was coming.
not- first of all, we don't even know what sushi is, okay? Because it ain't American. All right? So Walker
I-
County don't have a damn clue as to what sushi is.
That's
You
America with an M.
Eric, they eat raw fish up there, but it ain't surrounded with rice. That's for sure.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh Lord.
My God.
Oh,
And
gosh
yeah,
almighty.
that's a strange place. I do love it. Jasper's a lot different than when I grew up there. Though. It's kind of they got a great little cigar store on the square called the Cigar Box. Good people there, friends.
Yes.
They hopefully will soon have my cigars.
Hopefully.
They
I'll
been-
let them know. It's fine.
it's so cool that there's a cigar store on the square in Jasper. Like growing up, I'd have been like, you've lost your mind, and now there's a brewery that my
That's
buddy
awesome.
owns.
I'm gonna have to go there and check that
Oh,
out, Gary.
yeah. Yeah. Oh,
and-
yeah.
But yeah, then the problem is the rest of it's still the same. So I'm just kidding. It's a great place. I'm very thankful that I grew up in Walker County.
There's no coffee shop there, by the way.
That's why he moved out.
Small, yeah.
They expect you to make your own coffee in Jasper.
It was
Boy.
a dry county. It was a dry county, and I had to move to Jefferson County to Birmingham. As we all know, Wesley's Booby Trap is there at the county line.
There it is.
Oh Lord.
He pulled it. There
Along
it
with
is.
Green Top Barbecue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Where is this gone?
Wesley's was a rite of passage for people when they became of age. I'm not going to confirm or deny if I ever did go there or not. But between all the dancers, there's a full head of teeth. But Green Top was legitimately awesome. Leo and Susie Hedrick, what a great place to get barbecue. I do miss that place a lot. They tried one in Jasper one time. It didn't go over so well, but the one on the county line was legit. We're talking about absolutely nothing now.
Cigars.
I have ruined the whole thing, and I apologize.
You haven't ruined anything. You brought
You
up
have made it
Jasper, and
gold.
you started going back in time. Hey, smoke Micalief.
This is gonna be a rewatch like gold mine.
That's for sure. But he is it ever.
Remember to smash that like button.
Ooh, boy. Wow.
Click like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And to smoke
Please.
is human, to smoke a cigar is divine. I'm going to go ahead and say that. So Devin, I'm stole your thunder.
We're gonna. I know how to use an editing program. I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah, but people are watching it live right now, so it's seared into their memory.
That's
I
right.
win.
Yeah, but you sound like garbage when you say it.
What else do you want to talk about? Because do we have any big people viewing live right now? Is it down to one?
No, it's full actually. It's doing
Is
good.
it really?
There's about 100 people watching right now.
Yeah. Somewhere along in there.
Ambassador showed out tonight, man. Thanks, Ambassador.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming on. I did put a message out and said that if they liked the post that I made our Ambassador group and did not watch live, that they were dead to me. So
Well, I think Mr.
Most
Perez
people
did
most
a
people just
crying
don't like
face.
most people just unliked it. They just fair enough. Unlike it was, but I mean,
The wrong button.
yep.
Oh God.
If he's gonna
They're
be
so
that
close
way,
together.
Oh man.
Good deal. Yeah, we're coming to the end now. So thank you, Mr. Eric, for.
thank God.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the
No,
best.
Big time. Big time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was a
Thank you.
cherry
Thanks
on
for letting
top,
me
Eric.
crash your party. And
Sure enough, buddy.
Jason, I will see you soon. And
Is that loud? I'm sorry, Eric.
No,
Hopefully I will see you soon, my friend. And I don't think you have a stupid face. I love it. I want to caress it right now, like on the
Jeez.
screen.
Look,
I'm touching it.
with my facial regimen and my beard oil, it's divine.
You just became my favorite person.
To grow a beard is human. To grow a beard like Eric Parkinson is divine.
Nicely said.
All this white is knowledge. So if you guys ever need me to crash another,
this is food stains.
Yes. All right, Mr. Eric. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you later, brother.
All right, Eric. Take care, buddy. Good seeing you,
buddy.
Guys, I love you, Jason.
Love you, brother.
Bye.
That dude's great, man.
He is wonderful.
Yes.
I tell you what.
He's
Thank you
good,
for being
man.
a good sport about that,
Yeah,
man.
big time, man.
I'm so thankful to know him. He's we spent some good nights at Cigars and More. We'd hang out after hours and sit in those leather chairs around the other side of the door with you guys, and really got to know Eric real well. And it's an absolute pleasure. He's a pro. Yeah. He's good at what he does, and My Father Cigars is represented with integrity by that guy.
Yeah.
I hope they know what they've got in him, and I'm sure they do.
Gotcha. John, is there anything we need to plug or talk about before we head out?
You kind of highlighted the packs earlier. We've got obviously one of Jason's cigars in there.
Absolutely.
And we're also highlighting Punch, the CAO Bones, and the Umagog this month.
Yep. So we do want our ambassadors to know, John, we've got our ambassadors are a very strong group, and they will go to BirminghamCigars.com. I don't know if y'all still can do that graphic where you throw it up there, but go to BirminghamCigars.com. Check out the website. Last year during COVID, we were doing the show. It was a little shocking. I think we stumbled into it by accident. That some people, you guys are doing things far more intelligently and more intentionally now with the show, and have improved on it. So well done. But we were having fun with it during COVID, and just one night we started getting phone calls like from California and New York from people who watched the show, and Caleb or Rocky, whoever's working, was freaking out that night. Like, I don't know what to do. These guys will take their money. That's what you do. You take their money.
Yeah, man.
Just don't open the doors and ask what do you do. You say yes, we will sell you cigars. Like, so.
Yes.
But they've got a handle on it now. It runs a lot more smoothly. So ambassadors, Cigars and More and Vitola Fine Cigars, they do have pretty much the full gamut of most, maybe not every size, but most blends of Micalief cigars. You can get the McDahlia Special Edition, and they've got tremendous prices. As you know, Alabama has only a very minute state cigar tax, so they're competitive with many people across the country. Go to BirminghamCigars.com. Make Harris Saunders order some more cigars from me. I do like being on this side of the fence where I can slap him around now again instead of the other way around. Right. Now that he doesn't sign my paycheck, I can slap him around again, and it's fun. So
I like it.
We had a funny conversation this morning too. So
I appreciate you showing up.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I'd love to join you in studio one day.
Oh, we'd love it, man.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to host the show with Gary. While it would be great. Gary, let's do that sometime.
Oh, God.
It never worked out with me and Devin. It never did. It was awkward, and there was no cohesion. I mean, I can
tell.
I just wanted to slap myself in the face every time. I'm like, why am I doing the show with this kid? I don't know. I love you guys. No, I do. I miss seeing y'all as often as I did, and keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's getting good, and I've enjoyed the episodes, and this is obviously the best one you've ever done.
Well, we're getting to plug a lot of.
I would agree. Yeah. It is one of the best ones we've ever done.
Yeah. We're plugging a lot of cigar manufacturers tonight. My Father. Yeah. I'm going to remind everybody about the Davidoff event that's coming up later this month.
Absolutely.
No one cares. It's Micalief.
So while you're calling and ordering the cigars, pick up your Davidoff tickets.
That's right. It happens on Wednesday, May 19th.
Yeah, you know what May 19th is? It's Big Boy's birthday right here.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know why I remember that, Jason?
Why?
My buddy Garth actually won that lighter because he guessed your birthday when we were doing the other show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Party on, Garth.
That's right. That's right. So, yes, thank you, Jason,
Thanks for having me.
thank you, Micalief.
They're counting money, and Justin just muttered under his breath, "If this
Yeah.
ass redneck doesn't get out of my store now, like I heard him say it, so he thinks I didn't hear him." But no,
Gotcha.
seriously, come to go to BirminghamCigars.com. Check out those specials, ambassadors. No kidding, they have a lot of stock. And if you're in Beaumont, Texas, I know James is going to be in Beaumont this weekend. Come by and hang out and have a cigar with him at Cigar Club. There's a brand new liquor store next door, a couple of good restaurants, and a hotel to stay at the Holiday Inn. So if you just want to hang out all weekend, you got it all in one place. So stop by. I want to thank them for allowing me to sit here and do this. And thank you guys so much for
thank you
letting me come on here and BS with you.
And I wanted to thank Mr. Perez for his link to his ambassador program. Feel free to head over to his channel and give him a like. Give him
He's outstanding. He's a good
dude.
Good human being.
And we'll go from there. And anything else, Mr. Gary?
Keep up the good work, Jay.
Yeah.
Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing y'all soon.
All right, brother.
Thank you, Jason.
See you, buddy.
John.
And
remember, have a great evening.
Yes, sir. And remember, the smoke is human, but to smoke a cigar is divine.
Indeed.
Micalief is divine. Yes.
There it is.
There you go. Good night, everybody.
Later.